Hey, what's going on everyone? It is Super Plays. Welcome back to another installation video. This is going to be Gondor at War. This is a submod for Divide and Conquer version 5.0 for Medieval 2 Total War. I've had a lot of requests to do this and I was kind of tiptoeing around it trying to find the best way to do that, largely because the way to install it forces you to go to the Gondor at War Discord, which is a good thing. I think that's, obviously valuable to do as the creators, but I just kind of get wary of showing Discord servers on my channel. I don't, just for like privacy purposes. It's probably really weird that I feel like that, but I don't know. In any case, I figured out kind of what I'm gonna do. So if some parts are blacked out, it's just because I'm trying to avoid showing too much. But I do think the way that I worked it out, you should be able to follow along. And if not, let me know in the comments. Also, to install Gondor at War, you will need to have a clean installation of Divide and Conquer version 5.0. I'm not going to include that in this video because I already did an installation of that, which is what you're seeing now. So I will leave a link to this in the comments down below, so you can kind of watch this first and then come back to this video and I'll show you how to install Gondor at War, because it's pretty easy. So what I did, so watch this video first, make sure you have a clean version of Divide and Conquer installed. Then you'll notice in the description to my installation video, there is a link to the Discord for Gondor at War. So you'll click on that, all right, and it will take you to the main page, all right. And so I blocked off a few things. Sorry if it looks a little wonky. And you'll notice on the right, on the left-hand side, download version 3, okay. And so you will find you'll notice some text instructions and whatnot if you prefer to do it that way. But in any case, you'll find the media file download. Click on that, all right, and you'll see it here. It's 369 megabytes. So you will click download, all right, and you will need WinRAR or some other 7-zip is fine too. And once that's finished, it shouldn't take too long. You will then go to your downloads, find GAW v3 public. All right. Then you'll highlight all of it. Okay. Right click, extract it to a specified folder, and you will direct it to your Medieval 2 mods folder. So Steam apps, common, Medieval 2, okay, mods. And one more step, you're going to put it in the Divide and Conquer folder, okay? So just make sure Divide and Conquer is the last location in the directory. Click OK. It's going to ask you if you want to rewrite anything. Click yes to all, okay? Rewrite whatever, just you don't have to worry about that. It's going to take a second or two. Then go back to your Medieval 2 folder, okay? Find the Divide and Conquer. Here we go. Divide and Conquer. Then you're going to want to click full cleaner, okay? That's like a requirement to play the campaign. Okay, click full cleaner. Then you will click Gondor at War. You can run it as however. I always typically try to run it as administrator. You'll see the launcher, click Run Gondor at War, and here you are. You are at the main menu. You can click Single Player, War of the Ring. You can load in. There are many changes, of course, obviously pertaining primarily to Gondor. If you load into a campaign, which should sometimes might take a second to do so. There we go. First of all, the start date is 3010 in the Third Age. Now, one of the biggest changes, which once you load in, is you start out with a decent amount of Dol Amroth, right, as annexed. So there's a ton of changes for this mod that are it's totally worth another playthrough for the Third Age or Divide and Conquer. If you know, I mean, there's never too many playthroughs. Let's be completely honest. Especially as Gondor. I think Gondor is probably everyone's favorite campaign. And obviously, you'll get the welcome message. Okay, kind of going over, some of the major changes. As I mentioned, here's Dol Amroth, right? So you have, pretty much a greater Gondorian kingdom that you start out with. So yeah, guys, this is how you install Gondor at War. Hopefully, it makes sense. Again, I apologize if it was a little bit wonky. I just kind of wanted to try to avoid showing too much of private. I guess it's not a private Discord, because the point is to get people to come to it. But in any case, I don't know. I'm kind of weird about that. So anyway, let me know in the comments if you do have any questions, and I will do my best to get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Stay super, and I'll see you next time.